Welcome to the season finale of the Player Career Mode. The end of Season 5 is upon us today. The last game of the league season. The Austrian Cup final. And then your vote as to where I go next. Not Punjab FC, I apologise. So, we will hopefully seal the golden boot today as well. We anticipate doing so with a 4-goal advantage with 1 game to go. We might get the creative silver boot, as we dub it, as well. And Melier is certainly going to get the golden glove. So, GG's to him, GG's to me, GG's to us. It's been a fantastic season, arguably the best of our careers so far. But can we end it on a high? It's our 2nd league title winning campaign, but we haven't yet won a cup. Today we can change that. We can change it this afternoon. Do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed this season. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. Do watch to the end before having your say on the votes, because of course we'll go through each of the clubs in a little bit more depth and you'll see everything about all of the squads and where they finished, etc. moving forward. But for now, I'm just going to waste no more time other than saying thank you to Brody in the background for the support on the channel. We're also saying thank you today to Ham and Cheese Baguette, which sounds bloody delicious actually, and to Windle Plus as well for your support on stream and in the comments section. Right, Salzburg versus Wolfsburg. Let's just go and enjoy the final day and end the league season on a very big high before winning the cup as well. Dribble success rate and 2 passes. A minimal ask in the season finale. We'll take it. I hope that we win the cup today. We did win against Lask rather convincingly last time we played them a couple of episodes ago. And it would be lovely to get our first cup win of the save in what has been the luckiest random move we've had so far. Every time you guys haven't voted or had the option to vote, because there's only been 1 option, we've gone on to win the league. At Raków Częstochowa in Poland, we were victorious, winning the league title. And here at Red Bull Salzburg, we have been victorious, winning the league title. So maybe I should not give you guys the vote and just decide myself, or let the game decide for me. Corner to come in. I can't quite get there for the header, unfortunately. It is not a winning or game-leading goal yet. Into Capaldo. Capaldo to Nzola. Nzola to me. Nope. Nzola's won it back. Glauch to me. Wham! Left foot. Oh, post! Come on! Oh, the last 2 times I've used my left foot to go for goal, I've hit the post. That very same left-hand post from range, and now from close range too. Zola. Inside, mate. Come on. Gorner with the ball. Into me. I can't score my left foot. I am trying. Trying desperately to get a goal with my left foot. It just won't go in. We've scored a header this season, or most recently, but not on this occasion. Oh. I'm coming! I missed him. Imagine if I met him there, crunched him, got sent off and missed the cup final. That ran through my mind as my guy was mid-slide. I was like, I might have just absolutely buggered myself here. Dink it. Mine will take the corner. 36th minute. Corner, Salzburg. Capaldo's up. Not very well. Gimme. Oh, lovely. And then... Oh, my God. Top of the bar and over. We've hit the left post. We've hit the bar. Up next, Road to hitting the right post. To Chato. Kiergar is there. I am still here. Oh, that's come to me, has it? Oh, I was trying to find Nzola and go for a 1-2. It didn't quite work. Well in by Gorner. Kiergar to me. From outside the box. That's in. That is how you end a league season, with the golden boot in style. Left-hand post, bar, top bloody corner from 25 yards. That's a worldie. Lovely. If I could do that in a cup final, that'd be even better, wouldn't it? Sabitzer and Dow. Nice block. It's alright. Oh, it's me, is it? Alright. Glauch. Zola. Oh. Gutted. Could have been played in. Was he onside? Yes. Nice ball. And Zola. Capaldo. Kiergaard. There's a second. They didn't need me this time. Good. I'm pleased we're ending the season in style. We had a disappointing draw at the end of the last episode, and I didn't want the season to just kind of fade into nothingness with an ultimate potential League Cup defeat. But we've been able to turn up on the final league day. Fingers crossed we'll do the same in the Cup as well. 2-0 Salzburg. Glauch. Chato, Glauch. And Zola. Capaldo. I was waiting for a little back heel there. Hasn't come, but we've still got possession. Glauch again. Gorner. To me. Chowdhury. He's done well there. But that will be game. That is us winning the league and winning the final game of the league as well. We end the season strong with arguably one of the goals of the season in the final league game. We are champions and have been for 3 or 4 games now. Although the players seem to be reacting in exactly the same way as they did when they won the league. Surely it's not going to give me another trophy lift. I'll just wait and see if it does. The cup final against Lask is on the way then. The chance to do the league and cup double. I think we are going to get another trophy lift. Judging by this, we had already guaranteed. We'd already lifted it, in fact. I'll get the golden boot in the league as well. No, we don't get the trophy lift. Okay, fair enough. I'll get the golden boot, which is lovely. And there's the trophy again in the dressing room. We just don't see the lift. But dub. Now let's go and get a cup win too. Player of the season for the 3rd time in my career. I've been player of League 2. I've been player of Poland. And I'm player of Austria as well. Extravagant suits, certainly, to say the least. But David Beckham presents me with the trophy for player of the season, the Österreichische Fußball-Bundesliga. Teammates applauding. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Ta. See ya, I'm going somewhere else. Let's go and win the cup first, though, shall we? Oh! 10 teams interested. Look out. Fulham, Brighton, Monaco, Wolfsburg, Sevilla, Punjab, Wolves, and 3 more. Those being Almeria, Atalanta, and Bologna. Oh. That wasn't quite as sensational as I anticipated that it might be. I was like, that was a bit of a letdown, really. Right, okay. We don't need to train. It's time for the Österreich Pokal. It's Salzburg versus Lask. Cup final time. What does the manager want from me in the cup final here in Austria? It's our first ever cup final. First time we've even reached a cup final, as far as I can recall. And now we have the chance to win one. And certainly the obligation is to win one too. 2 attacking passes, win the game, an 8.5. Here we go. It's game on. Time to do the double if we can. Ball over the top. And the defenders lost the flight of the ball. Pintor with the effort. Gerbic with the save. No Meslier in goal for us continually here. Disappointed for him after winning the Golden Glove. Not to play any part in the final few games of the season in the league, let alone the cup final too. I was trying to burst past the man and go on a lovely solo run for a cup final goal. Hasn't happened. We'll have to build more and I'll rely on my teammates next time. And Zola's won it back. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I'll call for the cross. It's terrible. It's cleared. Don't try anything silly here, pal. Call for the cross. Under hit, because of course it is. And Zola wins the... I was going to say wins the header. He chests it down. And I can't beat the man and we don't win a pen. Orvath into... well, and Dicker as it happens. Evan and Dicker and Lenormand have been rock solid at the back for us this season. We were blown away that we signed 83 rated Evan and Dicker in the first place, but to then back that up by signing 87 rated Lenormand was truly spectacular here at Red Bull Salzburg. And given the fact that we're playing against players that are in the late 60s, early 70s, to sign someone in the late 80s really was a statement of intent of just how dominant Red Bull Salzburg are in this division and in this country. Capaldo, not quite the through ball I was hoping for, but we've fed Kakachi here. He could find a cross maybe. He does. Kiega! Brilliant header! Salzburg lead the cup final by a goal to nil. Woo! Kakachi with the interception. Forward we come. I'm going to drift to the back post. I'm going to call for the cross. It will arrive. I wanted to score, but my touch was so bad it fell to a teammate who lays it across to Oscar Glauch, who makes it 2. Might even have been Kiergaard that it fell to. Beautiful cross. I'll give him his dues. Not under hit this time. It was my bad first touch as the ball came in here that meant that it fell to Kiergaard, who just quite simply laid it on a plate for Oscar, who buried with aplomb. 2-0 in the cup final. We are going to do the double. It seems like it's just a case of just how many are we going to get. Corner wins that back off Van Hooijdonk. And forward we come again. Lenormand, Kiergaard, Glauch and Zola. Spin the man, Ches. I have done. I forced myself a long way wide though. I'll square it and Zola! 3 inside the first half. We beat Lask by 3 goals to nil last time. We're beating them by 3 goals to nil again. It is a rout in the cup final. Double! Our first ever League Cup double! Go on, and Zola, you're away. Capaldo and Zola. Gorner. Glauch. Kiergaard. Past the defender. In the box. No goal in a cup final yet. An assist, yes. A goal, no. Longo denies me. That's going to be Capaldo's. Oh, Longo saves again at full stretch right underneath the bar. God, dearie me, it nearly was 4. Look for Nzola. Helps on its way. Capaldo. Oh, worth a go, I suppose. Oh, I got a block on it, but it hit my hand. Win it. Oscar Bob, tackled by Kakachi. Forward we come. Looking for Glauch and Nzola. And Glauch again, options round the corner. Capaldo, Glauch, Capaldo. This is nice. Corner to me. Oh, I was just hoping the space would open up for this shot. I really want to score in the cup final. And I might. Oh, but I haven't yet. Almost a carbon copy of my first chance. Longo with the save. To Chato off for Piontkowski. Will I get the opportunity to score in a cup final? No, doesn't look like I will. Creative, yes. Man of the match, certainly. But goal scorer, no. I'm not going to... Or maybe... No! Longo again! Goal scorer, no! Oh, Longo! We win the cup by 3 goals to nil, but I just couldn't score. The double is done. I gave it everything in that second half to get the goal, but that man stopped me. What he couldn't do is stop anybody else. 3 goals and the League Cup double is done. Our time in Austria is over. We have dominated the entire domestic scene. We're literally done. We've won everything there is to win in Austria. Now then, we'll watch the trophy lift, of course. But the question for you guys remains, where am I moving next? A number of options available to you. We'll go through them one by one, show you where they finished, what the European options are for them if they have European football next season, what formation they play, and whereabouts I'd be squad ranking wise. But let's enjoy the cup final trophy lift while we can. Österreichische Fußball champions, Österreich Pokal champions, Red Bull Salzburg are dominant. To the end of the season. All objectives gotten and 4 skill points too. And we haven't put any skill points on for a couple of episodes now because, quite simply, we haven't had any available to us to put on. But over the course of the last 2 months, I would have earned enough by my average rating to be able to utilise all 4 of those points. So, praise my teammates as they were the ones that got the goals in that game. Player agent, any last minute additions? 12 clubs now! Oh my lord. Hang on. I'm going to go and put my skill points on and we'll see where else we might potentially be moving. Finishing and volleys, 2. Let's do that. 86 finishing now and 79 volleys. Long shots, shot power. Do I do that? Finishing and volleys. Penos. Hitting accuracy. I want to take more free kicks, to be honest. My free kick actually is 87 though, so it's not exactly going to get much higher from there. Do I do dribbling maybe? Attack positioning is not really that important. Physically, I'm good. Jumping and aggression could maybe help. Strength and aggression. Strength certainly could help. Reactions are already at 90. I'm gonna go for strength. If I'm to do the business in a big boy league, I am going to need to be a big boy. I am 85 rated now. So who are the other 12? Who are the other 2? I tell you what, let's not find out yet. I'm going to tease you a little bit, and we're going to advance to the end of the leagues, to the end of the season, and find out in a little moment. Do a full season roundup. We save it though, just in case. So a full season roundup first. What happened in the competitions we were involved in? What happened in the competitions around Europe? We'll keep an eye on who of those that came in for me finished where. We won the league, we won the championship round as well, and we lifted the trophy. We lifted that trophy too, and we're very happy that we did. In the playoffs, it was Hartberg that won the European playoff final. They get European football, and Lask lose the cup final and the European playoff final as well. Unlucky, lads. Sevilla win the European Super Cup. Arsenal win the Champions League on penalties over Napoli. First time I think Arsenal won the Champions League in any save that we've done. That hasn't been me playing as Arsenal. The Europa League. Aston Villa win the Europa League by 2-1 over West Ham, an all-English European final. And Atalanta lost. One of our potential teams, of course, lost the Europa Conference League final to Mallorca on penalty. So congratulations, Mallorca. The Euro's ongoing. It shouldn't be long now until I get an international call-up, really, should it, if we're honest? For the 10th time, become a Beats ambassador. Sure, cheers then. So, yeah, players on international duty is not me. Still no European football for me, unfortunately. I got the golden boot. With my... Actually, no, my assist came in the cup final. I get the silver boot. And Melier gets the golden glove. Salzburg dominate everywhere. Big leagues around the world, around Europe then. In the Premier League, Manchester City win. Chelsea second. Newcastle third and Manchester United fourth. Arsenal fifth. Liverpool only 7th. Ugh. Spurs only 11th. Wow. Wolves 10th are in for me. Fulham 12th are in for me. Brighton 16th are in for me. Relegated are Bournemouth, Luton and Sheffield United. In the Championship, Leeds and Burnley promoted. Leicester also get 100 points, but might not have made it up. Watford, Coventry and Preston in the playoffs with them. Relegated Blackpool, Peterborough, way, and Derby County. In League One, Bristol Rovers and Portsmouth are Championship sides next season. Bolton, Wigan, Oxford and Cardiff in the playoffs. Exeter, Stevenage, Wimbledon and Mansfield relegated. I was waiting for Cambridge's name to pop up there. They got relegated, but they've got promoted again. Cambridge to League One once more. They'll go up with Leyton Orient and Rotherham and one of Cheltenham, Bradford, Stockport or MK Dons. If the National League were on the game, Harrogate and Newport County would have been relegated into it. In League 1, Monaco, a side that are in for me, finished 4th. PSG top the table. Lille 2nd and Lyon 3rd. In the Bundesliga, Leverkusen win the league. Dortmund 2nd, Bayern only 3rd. Leipzig, who we had as our chosen target club, who we don't have a contract offer from, 4th. Wolfsburg, who are in for us, 6th, and with Conference League football next season, relegated. Hanover and Bochum, and either Schalke will have gone down or Hertha Berlin will have gone up. In Serie A, Juventus win the league. Napoli, Milan and Inter the Champions League positions. Roma 5th, and in for me, Atalanta with Conference League football finish 6th. In the Eredivisie, it's PSV from Ajax and Feyenoord. In the Portuguese league, it's Benfica from Porto from Sporting. In the SPL, it's Celtic from Rangers. In La Liga, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, and then Valencia. In for me, Sevilla, 5th. Europa League football for them, Sociedad 6th. But who are the other 2 clubs that have come in for me at the death? Are they worthwhile, or are they pretty dead like Bologna? So, well, there's one. Fulham were mid-table. Brighton were narrowly avoiding relegation. Monaco were Conference League. Wolfsburg were Conference League. Sevilla were Europa League and 5th in their division. Punjab FC. Wolves were 10th in the Premier League and the highest that we're aware of so far. Almeria, not going to go there. Atalanta, Conference League. Bologna, not going to go there. Sociedad, who finished 6th and Conference League in La Liga, or Torino. Well, we'll do a little bit of diving, delving, research, and let's find out for you what those squads look like, as well as whether we're first team or not. We should be first team everywhere, to be completely honest, and what formation they play, because that could be a swaying decision maker for you as well. We know the league finishes, but the question is, who's got the best squad? What club is going to offer us the best possibility of winning more or earning a move to one of the big clubs in the save? We're probably now 1 or 2 seasons away from being at the pinnacle of European football, but we haven't yet done anything of note in Europe. But we have, as in Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, but we have won 2 domestic leagues and now a domestic cup as well. Right, here we go. Fulham. Fulham is your first option. Fulham, I don't know what formation they play, but every time I check like SoFIFA for a team, sometimes they don't actually play that formation, but I will go off what I can find here on SoFIFA. So we will search for Fulham, and Fulham supposedly play a 4-2-3-1. So a 4-2-3-1 at Fulham with no European football. I'd be joint highest rated striker at the club with Evan Ferguson, and their best players would be me, Samuel Chukwueze at 86, Evan Ferguson 85, Hjulman 85, Tony Rudiger at 83, Boehner 83, Ledesma in goal, Shqiri, Hartman, Bassi, Fabio Silva's a striker, Merlin, left back, Hartman or he would start, Salihirsan, Kozłowski. It's a decent squad. It is absolutely a decent squad. 86 rated the highest player. I'd be 85, as we say. A 4-2-3-1 is the expectation, but not necessarily the definitive absolute. That is the potential for Fulham. No European football, but Premier League. Brighton is the next option. They also play a 4-2-3-1. They narrowly avoided relegation last season, but they have offered me twice the wage of Fulham. Fulham was 50. Obviously, wages don't actually really mean anything, but Fulham were 55 grand a week. And Brighton are £116,000 a week. My striking rivals would be a 31-year-old 85 rated Gabby Jesus. So I'm joint highest rated there. 83 rated Armando Broja. And the squad, I'd be joint highest rated player. Barrios, Medina, Rieder, Vlachodimos in goal. Gouveia, Adingra's 82, Balaba's 82, Sofiane Diop, although he and Adingra would probably battle it out for the wide roles. Andre Santos, the Chelsea youngster. Japhet Tanganga at 80, Billy Gilmore. It's not as strong a squad as Fulham, which is probably why they finished lower in the league than Fulham, but it's still not a bad team, and it is more than twice the wage. So perhaps Brighton are your preferred choice. Of course, you can vote for as many as you would like. You don't have to pick one. You want to vote for all 8 that are on this list, then you can vote for all 8. But that's Brighton and Fulham shown to you. Up next is Monaco. Monaco then. They, according to SoFIFA, play a 3-4-2-1. They finished 4th in France, which is Europa League, not Champions League, as the top 4 would have been if it was in England. So 4th for Monaco last year. My striking rivals would be a centre-forward / striker, 83 rated Elias Ben Seguir, Embolo, and an 86 rated Folarin Balogun. But would be as part of a front 3, I believe. There is, in fact, a Patreon player here as well. Will Hillier, 83 rated Patreon player here at Monaco. That's intriguing. The squad as a whole, 87 rated Karnaseki in goal, 86 Urien Timber, 86 Balogun, 85 Singo, then me, Relvas, Joao Polinia, Seguir, Mikkel Damsgaard, Will, Lodi, Haidara, and Helinho. Like I say, I believe it's a 3-4-2-1, but the squads and formations that are shown on SoFIFA are updated as the year goes on and databases are updated, whereas this obviously was set up right at the very beginning of the year, so I'm not sure if the formation given is correct, but I can only go by what I can see. So that is a decent team. And it's a decent team. Highest rated player we've had so far at 87, albeit a goalkeeper. Very good centre-back. Highest rated striking opposition. I'd technically be second choice there at Monaco, wouldn't I? But certainly at 85 rated, and with the pedigree we have, we could justifiably challenge for that first team spot and hold it for sure. I'm in as the new number 9. Should you decide that I go to Monaco for Europa League football. Next option is Wolfsburg in Germany. In the Bundesliga, they finished 6th last year, so have Europa Conference League football for the season coming up. My striking rival would be 83 rated Nicolo Cambiaghi and an 82 rated Thiago Tomas. Wesley Fofana, however, 86 rated is here, as is an 85 rated Caicedo and Florentino. Then myself and also another 85 rated Luis Enrique as well. Koen Casteels at 36 is still 84. Luis Felipe 84. Schlager 84. Lavia 84. Ben White 83. Truffert 83. Justin Kluivert 82. Pape Sarr 81. That is actually not a bad squad. When I first saw that the striking options weren't that strong, I feared that actually he wouldn't have that strong a squad. But actually, that's decent. They got a lot of CDMs, certainly, but it's still decent. It really is. 83s and 84s and 85s and an 86 in the starting lineup for sure. Wolfsburg 4-3-3 Europa Conference League football. That's your next option. Moving on yet further still. Sevilla, the next option. They were 5th in La Liga last year, so Europa League football there. They play a 4-2-3-1. My striking rivals would be an 83 rated Yusuf En-Nesyri. And that's kind of it really. Ribeiro 81. Another Patreon player here, 88 rated Daz Young. 88 rated, well, the squad is Daz at 88, me at 85. Then Vivian and Solet at centre-back, 84. Gutierrez, 84 at left-back. Vitinha, 84 in the middle. Carlos Augusto, hello friend, on the left-hand side at 84. Pavar, 84. And then Nasiri Nusa, 83, although won't start because Augusto's higher rated. Kovar in goal at 82 is the highest rated goalkeeper at the club. Sevilla in 5th with Europa League football. Not a great squad. Obviously, they got the highest rated player in Daz. But then it's me and then just 84s. So not a sensational squad for Sevilla. But they are your next option. Then we are back to the Premier League again for the highest finishing of those Premier League options you had available to you. Wolves then. Gary O'Neill as manager, of course. The highest finishing of the 3 Premier League options available to you. They play a 5-2-3, I believe, in game. And my striking rivals would be basically an 84 rated Gift Emmanuel Orban. Outside of that, not much. Wolves' squad then. An 87 rated Declan Rice. 85 Badiashile and myself. 84 Kefren Turam. Then 83 rated Diouf would be in goal. I'd obviously start ahead of Orban. 83 rated Devon Wrench at right back. Sko Olsen, Luke Shaw, Sam Maximan, Zakaria, McTominay. Down into the 82s now. It's not a bad team. And rather than having a lot of players of the same position there in the higher rated list, there is a nice blend there. But 87 rated Declan Rice, the standout. Then Badiashile, myself. Only the one high rated centre back. And Casale at 82, which isn't the end of the world, certainly. McTominay in there as well. Wolves were 10th in the Premier League last season. And highest finishing of the 3 Premier League options, as we say. 98 grand a week offered to me at Wolves. If the money means anything to you. Obviously, the 3 Premier League sides offering the biggest amount of money available to me. So that's Wolverhampton Wanderers. That's first choice there as well. That's 6 options for you so far. Fulham, Brighton, Monaco, Wolfsburg, Sevilla, Wolves. Now then, Atalanta and Real Sociedad. Atalanta, Conference League football here. A 3-4-1-2 formation. To this point, the only formation that would have me up top with a strike partner. And that strike partner would potentially be either 83 rated Gianluca Scamacca or 86 rated regen Miguel Duarte. Elsewhere in the squad, an 87 rated Fagioli, an 85 rated James Maddison, 84 Bade, Raquelme 84, 83 Matt O'Reilly, Mendes, Bryce Mendes, Bazunu's the highest rated goalkeeper at 81, Ike Bravo, Brandon Soppi. They finished 6th in Serie A last season. We have played against them in this save before, but will we be playing for them next season? You guys will decide. But now your final option. I'd be first choice at Atalanta, of course, as you might well imagine there. Now then, Real Sociedad, the second Spanish option, and your 8th and final option for this vote. Real Sociedad, the final option available to you. Conference League football for them. A 4-3-3 formation. They were 6th in La Liga last year, behind 5th placed Sevilla. Striking rival would be Nicholas Jackson at 85 rated. Squad has an 87 rated Bremer, an 86 rated Ramiro, an 86 rated Parisi, an 86 rated Kubo, an 85 rated Zakarian, wow, an 85 rated Loiris, an 85 rated Zubimendi. This is the best squad of anyone. Wow. 84 Oyarzabal, 84 Trincao, 83 Lamar, 83 Hermoso and Tomiyasu and Curtis Jones. That is undoubtedly the best squad of all of them, but not the best European competition. Europa Conference League as opposed to Europa League as there is elsewhere, or no European football as there is at some in perhaps more prestigious divisions. So that's the final option for you. for this vote. So your options are, I'll bring them up here for you. We would be first choice at Sociedad. So your options are A, move to Fulham or Brighton, Monaco or Wolfsburg, Sevilla, Wolves, Atalanta or Real Sociedad. They are your 8 options for this vote. You can vote for as many as you might like. So if there's 3 that you think you might like to see me at, vote for 3. If you don't care where I play, vote for all 8. If you only want to see me move to Wolfsburg, then vote solely for Wolfsburg, etc, etc. Right, time to create the poll. It will be linked in the description down below for you. I'll just move this back to my full Google Chrome. It will be linked in the description down below for you. And of course, what you say goes. Might be a couple of days before the next episode, because of course this is Monday. I need to ask Dan to update the thumbnail for me moving forward. So we will find out as the day goes on if there's an obvious front runner. If there is, then maybe we might be able to have enough time left in the day for Dan to get a thumbnail made. If not, then it might be a couple of days before it gets to you. But that's the nature of these votes, when I can't continue until you've told me what to do. So tell me what to do, and let me know in the comment section which way you voted as well. Fulham, Brighton, Monaco, Wolfsburg, Sevilla, Wolves, Atalanta, Real Sociedad. Where am I going, lads? You'll find out in the next episode. I'll see you then.